Everybody wants a remote job, but are you really ready or equipped for it? Well, I've decided to do a mini series called Remote Work 101. And in this series, I'm going to talk about pros and cons, salaries, flexibility of work from anywhere, and where you can get remote jobs, etc. And today we're going to be talking about remote work starter kit. When I'm talking about remote work starter kit, I'm not talking about fancy desk and setup. I'm really talking about the basics, especially for those of us in Africa. These things, they matter more than we know or we realize. So let me take you back to 2020, a quick story. Back in 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic just started to spread, I almost lost this big opportunity. And the reason was because I had this small network dongle and a faulty laptop that I had used for more than 5 years. That laptop, I needed it to be connected to the internet or to power supply for me to be able to use it for long hours at a stretch. You know, that kind of laptop. And as for the dongle, I needed to place it at a particular spot near the window at my parents' house before I can get full internet connection or full internet connectivity experience. You know what I mean? So every call was stressful. I was always scared and worried that my connection would drop or my computer would start acting up. Not long after, my employer started to notice my response time was slow, ETA was longer than expected. And I didn't tell them anything about my situation. They had no idea. They were in the dark. I remember it was COVID period. So we're in the middle of a global pandemic. There was no way that they would send me a new laptop. And the day I got my final warning was the day I realized that if I continue like this, I'm going to get fired. And that was when I opened up about the challenges I was having. So the poor internet, old laptop, I was relying on a very unstable generator. I've so far though. So as soon as I told them about this, we came to an arrangement. I moved to location, I got better work tools, and this employer started to see changes. In fact, I over-delivered. They were so happy I joined their team. And that experience, I've never forgotten it. And I was able to see that opportunity was there. And the one lesson that I've learned there was opportunity was there, but I wasn't equipped for it. I know that many organizations provide work tools, and many people now, or many professionals now, they're choosing to buy their tools locally because it helps for faster transition. It allows them, it's just smoother for them, especially when you are freelancing or working on contract remote roles. So the reality is simple. If you're waiting until you get a job, a remote job, before you start thinking about your setup, you may already be behind. And internet, reliable laptop, they are not expenses. You have to think of them as investing in the infrastructure. These are investments that you need so that you can produce better output and you can make more money. If remote work is on your career goals this year, I need you to start preparing now so that you are equipped to start delivering from day one. And if you're an ambitious person who wants to thrive in life and career, I would advise you to click the follow button now and stay tuned for more on Remote Work 101.